And we're back. So like I said, we're going to rest. Press R. That'll burn up 8 hours guaranteed. Everyone will be happy and in a good mood. Coming over here. And now we're going to start fast forwarding days. We've done all the quests I think that we can possibly do. We're just waiting for people to show up and tell us to give them something else to do. So notice that we have... Oof, that's really nice. Again, we got really good BP per week. And again, just as a reminder, we're losing a BP per week for that lady. Surprised it doesn't show up in there where it says -1 or something for her. It's nice though that that was an option. So we have that. So again, we got 3 days, 7, 7, 18, and 38. So clearly we have time. Now, having said that, is there anything I can do in less than 9 days? Nope. Nope. Okay. Just checking. Training wise, we could. But it's 20 days. Yeah. And other, also 20 days, so no. So what we're going to do is we're going to burn up the clock here like this. Okay, ready? So first, quick save. Skip a day. Ancient curse is upon us. Having Bald Hill is expected in 2 weeks. So, check the journal. Go to your curse. Basically letting you know you got about 14 days to get shit together. And again, if I wanted to speed 14 days, I could do so now. And again, it would end on in 14 days. It's time for the curse. Because remember, you have the last 14 days of the curse is when your window of opportunity. So we have 28 days. If I burnt 14, I'd be now down to 14. It'd be time to get up on that damn curse. And again, it's just easy. Go back to that same bald hilltop and kick its ass. You've seen it a million times. It's tougher each time, but we've gotten better and better each time too, so I'm not worried. But again, I don't want to burn 14 days because we have stuff that we'd like to get done. If I burn 14 days, something may crop up and straight up screw us. We have no new region to claim. The only other thing that I could do would be a rank up. And while I would happily take Arcane to 3, or where's it at? Culture to 2, Stability to 2, or hell, even honestly, Economy to 4, but he's busy. But yeah, I mean, I have plenty to work on. It really worries me that something bad's going to happen in the next 14 days. And I'll have spun the clock for 4. Well, I suppose I could scum save it. Let's see, 14 days. What would that put us at? That'd be 36. So it'd either be on the 5th day we would be done, or the 6th, depending on how many days are in this month. And I think it's probably a 30-day month. So it's probably 6 days. So it'll be the 6th of December, so to speak, the 12th month, that will be free to go and kick Bald Hilltop's ass. And again, that's not going to take days. That'll take a day, running over there, kicking its ass, and coming back. So let's just say on the 7th day, I'll have time to burn another 14 days. And boom, that'll be the 21st. That'll be fine. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to do it now. We'll do it then. So skip a day. Ancient curse upon us. This is our final chance to prepare. Okay, just as a heads up. Failure. Okay, so now we have to... This is where we get back to our scum save. And I should have saved just before that day. Matter of fact, I wasn't paying attention. It's my fault. Skip day. Yeah. And just read it just to make sure that you read it. Skip another day. Now it's gone. He's about ready, so let's save it. Failure. Alright. Now we're only at the 1 day mark. So we only should have to skip 1 day. Triumph. Now we're talking. River Tricksters. Under the general's direction, the soldiers easily captured the frolicking Fae. This unusual task was well liked by the recruits, who had a chance to practice catching magical creatures. Well, awesome. Military +6, stability +1. Numbers are looking good. The only thing that's sucking is espionage, and again, we don't even have the ability to unlock it yet, so of all the things that could have happened, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's skip, let's see, how are we doing here? Oh yeah, so 4 more days. Now on across Galerion. The news of Staglord's fall has spread across the neighboring lands like ripples on a pond. It seems that the Stolen Lands has entered a new age, its future history to be written by its new rulers' actions and decisions. The fledgling barony already begins to attract attention from across the distant realms of Galarian. Some factions already have taken a keen interest in the affairs of the Baron and may even pay him a visit. Oh, I'm going to get visitors. You know we got social distancing going on, you jackass. Still not giving me... you can make this a town. And I still got 3 days before that's built. Again, it's a big... I've made stuff here. It's not like I haven't been building stuff here. See my point? So it's a little weird that it's not giving me the option of making this a town. It kind of pissed me off, matter of fact. Shrine, monument. What else goes next to a shrine? Shop? No. Smithy? No. What's a shop? Tavern. Tavern. I got tavern on the other side. Watchtower. No. I just swore there was something else that melded well with a shrine. Oh, herbalist house. Yeah, there it is. Herbalist house. Boom. Okay, we're making one of those. Poisoner. And that gives me 7 of 10 things, man. If that's not good enough, man, I'm going to actually be quite pissed. I'm going to make one more thing, too, just to have it done. We got enough BP. I don't have to buy more. But next to a shrine, anything that touches a monument. Let's see. Shrine, temple. And I don't think we have temples on our list. Shrine, as a matter of fact, is probably an upgraded version is the temple. Yeah, can be upgraded to a temple. Okay, so there's nothing that benefits the monument. Oh, but bulletin board. We haven't made one here yet. Remember, bulletin boards in each region gives us a bonus to resolving problems in this region. So in Lake Silver Steppe, which is where this region is at, I get a +2 to resolving problems in that region. So you want a bulletin board in every town, every village, every city. Boom. Awesome sauce. Okay. By God, if that's not good enough to make you a town, screw you, game. We save that mess. I want to go to actual throne room real quick to make sure there's not someone waiting for me there. Yeah, just because that last little thing popped up and says we may have visitors. I don't think this is them, though. This is Naz. She's the one that's going to make my badass sword. Of course, the agreement. Gift. Hope you'll appreciate the Vein Finder. I think we already have that. I want something from you. Lastly, I'm all ears. I need a sword that's swift and tough. Dagger that's invisible and deadly. Some chainmail. It'll increase my speed. Sample of elven metalwork. She got a variety of shit that she gets to make. Let's go with the sword that's swift and tough. Maybe she'll make me a kick-ass longsword. This blade will split a horse's hair and troll's skin. I'll make sure of it. Well, all right. And again, you can look up online to find out what their list of stuff is. So you can find out that, oh, when you ask for a sword, these are the choices, or one choice of what she may make. So again, there's usually more than one choice, just so we're clear. I'm going to check our box just to make sure we haven't had a visitor drop off stuff. I have no idea what to do with these things, guys. This actually kind of sucks that we have these. Matter of fact, I'm going to hide them up here. We're never going to touch them, I don't think, again. It's just creeping me out. Okay. Is there anything that we've picked up lately that I can drop off over there? I don't think so. Yeah, no. Alright. Alright, go here. Quick save it. In case I forget. Alright. Oh my gosh. Can we make a town out of you now? Never hurts to quick check it. No. Okay. So, skip a day. Barony alignment. Your subjects look up to you in all areas of life, including your alignment. Depending on the ruler's morale and conduct, your barony will attract the attention of a particular kind of people. For better or worse, certain alignment may unlock unique buildings. Okay. Lawful good. Not surprising. Baronies gain some renown across Galarian. Relations +1. Root. Again, awesome. I'm going to quick save that. Skip another day. And another day. Failure. Success. Okay, we're going to scum that, obviously. Oh, come on, guys. first I want to check again. Skip 1 day. Quick save it. Skip another day. Failure. Triumph. Oh, you suck. It's going to be a couple of these days of just hemming and hawing over, are we happy with skipping just a day and having a failure? There's a success, though. Redemption. A wealthy subject is seeking redemption of his past sins. He wishes to donate a large amount of money to charity. It should be spent on the right things. Success. The advisor's people made sure that not a single coin was stolen or wasted. The people greatly appreciated the much-needed gold, as well as the fact that the money wasn't embezzled by the government. Community +2. Loyalty +5. Economy +1. Again, this is where you're getting most of your stats. Your buildings really don't do a lot compared to stuff like this. But to get you juiced up a little bit and started, like, again, getting espionage to a solid 10 or a 20, that's going to be coming from your buildings more likely than not. Disaster. Oh, damn you, Jubilost. You had a triumph last time. Damn, Jujubee. Alright, skip a day. Failure. Just, no. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture. Disaster. Bite me. Oh man, this is really gonna piss me off. I wonder how bad their checks are. 55. 61. Okay, fair enough. They still, though, there should be a pretty good chance for both of them just to straight pass it. I'm not saying triumphs here. I'm just saying pass it. Triumph. Taking that. Community, loyalty, economy. Nice. Damn you, you little midget bastard. Again, this is where I keep having my problems in the game, where I have no choice but to do this the right way. I have to pass these things. If my stability goes from stable down to below stable, then everything spirals. Serene is usually where I'm at by now, too, which is a little weird that I'm not there. At least, well, I take that back. Maybe I'm not normally serene by now, but it's definitely working towards serene. So it's a little weird that I'm still just at stable. Success, I'll take that. Same numbers, too. 2, 5, and 1. And another success. Okay, greedy tax collector. Craftsman submitted a complaint against the tax collector. According to the craftsman, the tax collector demanded double payment this month. Oh, this is the one where he basically steals from the people. The taxes would also be doubled as the crafters had proven the able to pay it. G-Loss is such a dick. -2 our loyalty for that, but it's fine. 115, we're okay. And economy +9. That economy is starting to crush it, bro. And it got 3 BP for that too, so we're definitely saving that mess. Alright, now back over here. Check the progress of our kingdom. Please give me the ability to make you, you fucker. Oh my god. Alright, we got 11 days. Nothing to put anyone on. I guess economy, was there something here? Restoration, 30 days. That's probably be a good idea to actually put someone on this right now, since we are scum saving it. We're not pillaging. Damn it, of course he's busy. Trade agreement with pit tax. Oh, here we go. 30 days. Purchase, we would need 344. Or not 44. Need 266. Stop that. Yeah. 256. Okay, this would be just enough, and I don't like just enough because bad shit happens when I do just enough. So we're getting 500 up to 600. So we can do the trade agreement for pit tax, okay? Yes, it'll keep him busy for 30 days, but unless something happens in the next 2 days to screw us, Jubilost is fine being busy for 30 days. He'll be available once and only once next month. That's still fine. Before we do this, though, I say we do a hard save. And, of course, a quick save. The reason we do the hard save is because we haven't told him to do it yet. Okay? Same with the quick save. We haven't told him to do it yet. We'll assign it. They'll steal all my BP. But we'll sign it, and then we'll skip a day. See how he does. So we have 30 days, 31 days, and 11 days. Perfect. Skip a day. Octavian has spotted someone suspicious. Octavian and Ragongar are eager to tell you about the dangerous person they saw in the capital. Oh, this is part of their quest now. Ooh, cool, cool, cool. All right, so quick save this. So again, doesn't look like we have any problems. Go to your throne room, and they'll talk to you, both of them. These, this part of the arc is their story from being slaves. Octavian and Ragongar exchange a look, and both start talking at the same time. Do you think we knew the Technic League wouldn't just let us go? And they sent their agent right here to the capital. Now that's impudence. How do you know they're from the Technic League? He's sitting in a tavern paying with Numerian gold and asking around about Reg and me all day. Even if he's not spying for the Technic League, we sure have a few questions for him. What are you planning? What do you think? Once you get someone outside, it's not hard to beat some information out of them. Reg, that can wait. I'd like to start with a chat. Try to find out what exactly they have planned. They wouldn't just send one agent in, and wherever the cronies are hidden, that's where we'll find the big fish. Ragongar slams his fist into his palm with a grin. I have trouble enough without any Numerian wizard guards. Get down to the tavern and throw the spy out of the city. Nah. No, screw that. All right, let's go find out what this Technic League's doing here. Great. We'll wait for you in the tavern. Well, all right. Now that's their quest started. We'll do a quick save here, of course. Ooh, hello. Talky talk. I'm happy to see you, a most trustworthy one. Blah blah blah. Give me shit. Another monastic comma. Thank you, Shania the Tulip. Remind me, who are you? What are you working on? No, pass on that. Yep, she's busy. She's always busy. It's the funny one where you can't get her an option to give you a specific item. Cruel Justice. That's going to be Ragongar and Octavia's thing. I'll actually swap that out again. Oh, we picked up a Vein Finder. I forgot to look at that. Let me show you this stuff real quick, guys. So, here's the monastic comma. We've already had this before. Oh, this is a different monastic comma. What? We had a monastic comma before that was a dodge weapon. It's like a +2, I want to say. Oh, I knew this. That's right. I saw this. Oh, let me show you this. Okay, so this is important. All right, so first, let's look at what we have. This is a gift made from her, monastic comma, eye gouger. Honestly, I think that's what they should have called the damn thing. It is a +3 weapon, finessable weapon, monk weapon, as always. +3, so a solid bonus to attack and damage. And on a, where's it at? Critical hit, your opponent becomes permanently blinded. Successful Fortitude save DC 15 reduces the duration for 1 round. Not for 1 round, I think 1 round is what they made me say. But that's still the point. It still blinds them for a round. So as long as you crit, something bad happens. Besides the crit, obviously. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And this is the weird part. And it grants the wielder the ability to cast Molten Orb twice per day as a 5th level wizard. Ooh, ring-a-ding-ding. I don't know why that's a thing, but whatever. But that's that one. So the reason I mentioned it to you is because watch this. So remember I had that bag of tricks? Do Control F10. And this pops up. Your mod manager pops up, okay? Go to bag of tricks. Come on. Go to items and equipment. Go down here where you do the search engine, highlight both those things, and do monastic search. See how there's 2 of them? Here's one. This is the one we got before from Talky Talk. Again, the monastic comma, and it's a +2 dodge, and it's a +2 comma. Right? Here's the one we just got. So I don't know why they didn't rename them, but that's what it is. Humility comma. Golden Tide Nunch item, whatever the hell that means. But again, trippy way to actually hide the fact that you actually got the same thing, but it's not the same. So for those of you that are wondering, what the hell, I didn't have my monastic comma say that, there really is 2 in the game, which is weird. And now let's look at Vein Finder info. This is a rapier. +3 rapier, the high crit range. Remember, the 18 to 20 is the highest natural crit range in the game. Bleed, +3, agile, finesse. So this one again will add your dexterity modifier if it's higher than your strength to the damage output. So again, you assume you have weapon finesse already, which anyone that's using a rapier probably is a dex-based character weapon finessing. They don't have to be, but they probably are. This would have been a solid choice for a sword saint, by the way, going rapier. There's plenty in the game, and this is an awesome one. Notice this: whenever a bleed weapon lands a hit, it makes the target bleed for 1d6 HP per round. Bleed will continue until the target receives magical healing or leaves combat. Well, they're never leaving combat because we're going to fight them until they die. and they're never going to get, well, not never. They're rarely going to heal. The downside is I don't think that the 1d6 stacks. Also, you get another cool effect here. The thing actually has a spell built into it. It can grant the wielder the ability to cast Cure Moderate Wounds once per day as a 5th level cleric. So a free heal spell. Not amazing, but hey man, if someone tries to bleed you, now you have the ability to boop, heal myself. I'm good, I'm not bleeding no more. Just saying, kind of a cool weapon. It's not worth much, but it's actually pretty baller. And I think we had a rapier. Yeah, we did. Alright. Get her the good one. Damage goes up, as you can see, because it's agile. It was still high for the other one, because it was also an agile rapier, but it was +1 versus +3. So this one's definitely an upgrade, and now it has the bleed. You don't see that in there, but it has the bleed component and her ability to heal herself with it. So, well, actually, not heal herself. I take that back. She's undead. She don't want to heal herself. But if she can heal us, good enough for me. And we can sell off this guy. The only other person that I think that would benefit from having that rapier, I could have her try to go finessing because she has such a high dex, but no, she's staying at range. Reg is up front enough, but again, his dex is crap compared to his strength. But that doesn't mean anything. Remember, these are still weapons. Just because it says agile and finesse wielding doesn't mean your strength cannot be applied to it. So he can be a strong son of a bitch and just wail on you with this agile rapier. Just the agile part's not doing him any good. But at that point, really, he's got other stuff that's better. You know, the keen scimitar does just as much damage. The only difference, I actually say this, the only difference is this is a piercing weapon. These are slashing weapons. So, but he also has the piercing shock javelin +2, so I don't really need another piercing weapon, so we'll just sell that one off. But anyway, that was my point. I want to go look at here real quick. We're not fast forwarding the day because it's the end of the month. I just wanted to clear this part. And we'll see what this was. And notice this one. It says we have till the 11th month. We're on the 9th month. So it says we're fine, but it's the end of the month. I'd rather put someone out. Remember, I had that just the other day. You guys saw a video where it said we're fine, and we skipped to the next month, and we should have been fine for one more month, and we failed it. So I don't ever want to risk this crap. If I can do them, we do them. He's got a good chance of passing it. Start the event. And we still have plenty of time for those. And we'll look at our curse. See how much time we have before that dings on us. I want to say it was the 6th day, wasn't it? Simple favor. Oh, hell, did I forget to go back there? I did, didn't I? On the 28th. Well, it should be good now. Let's go do that before I forget it again. Damn it. Sorry, Arlene. We're heading this way anyway. We have to go talk to, what's-her-face, Reg and Octavia in the tavern. But we'll go to the main circle first and go talk to Arlene. Hopefully we didn't screw this up. Otherwise I have to go do an earlier save. Damn it. So many things happen at once in this game. It's a really bad idea not to have like a notepad and pen handy to write down important things like make sure to get back here at this date. So I think we should be okay though. Otherwise it would have given us the red, you failed, the big red X instead of the green check mark. So we should be good still. Arlene, I got busy with capital shit. Arlene looks at you with hesitation, almost fear. Greetings, your grace. You've come to fetch your order, right? So here's the thing. I sent the gemstones to my partner as we agreed. Now it turns out it's not enough. He wants something else from the Stolen Lands. You see, magic artifacts gatherers needed extremely rare ingredients at times, such as a unicorn horn. Yeah. These animals are rare. They don't come along very often, and many people consider killing them for their horns to be pretty bad because of their intelligence. You're not someone to be stopped by petty superstition, are you? Why don't you do it yourself? I'm afraid I'm not much of a hunter, your grace. You'd skewer me on the horn in a flash. You are our best shot. But here's our thing. I'm not killing you. Going to save it being from a magical trinket. Evil. We'll do it. This is my option. I won't track down and hunt a unicorn, but I'll bring you a unicorn horn if I ever come across one, which is fair. I'm not wasting. This is like recycling as far as I'm concerned, and the gods can suck it. So, neutral it is. Irene smiles sadly. Just as you say, your grace, we look to have a long wait before us, I think. Nothing can be helped. And again, I can log online to find out where the hell that thing is at. But it keeps the quest open, is my point. So that's solid. Now we're going to the bar. Right? And that was for, what's her face? Octavian Ridge. And they'll give us a quest to do. We might be able to get that done, matter of fact, before the next curse. Because we have time to run around and do some shit. Remember, it was the 6th that that curse was going to ding on. Or the very start. Remember, we got 14 days after the 6th, I should say. But we want to be back here by the 6th for this. So we're on the 30th right now, so we still have some time. Where are... Oh, they're right here. Quick save this mess in case something bad happens. There's Octavia, bro. What'd you do with Octavia? We got Kereg. Edris. Oh, we're still waiting to hear about his bro. Edris Henvenki. Miri's here. Where's Octavia at? Oh, she's sitting at the table. I didn't even see her. My bad. So this is the dude, huh? Mm-hmm. He looks shady. Carrying a cobbler, an inconspicuous dwarf wearing a gray coat sits at the table sipping beer. As you, Octavian Reganga, appear at his table, he topples the mug, startled. Boo. You were asking about us, right? Well, here we are. So what is it you want from us, You've made a mistake. I have no idea who you are. Who are you? Don't lie, you're no. Yeah, who are you and why are you looking for Octavian Reganga? No, you're wrong. I'm just a simple cobbler. Reganga slams his fist on the table almost hard enough to break the table legs. Cut the crap, deadbeat talk, or I start cutting off fingers. Damn, Reg. You gotta ease into good cop, bad cop here, bro. He said, don't, please, not my fingers. I'll tell you everything. My name's Carrick. I'm just a humble servant of Maestro Janush. Oh, that's the prick who used to torture them, remember? The looks on Octavian Reganga's face after hearing the name make the dwarf go pale and shrink into his chair. You know him, don't you? You could say that. And why did he send you here? Calver says, I was his slave. I served the Maestro loyally for a long time, and he finally granted me my freedom. He promised me a lot of money, enough to get me to the Five Kings Mountains and then some, if I just do a simple task for him. Find out if a half-elf named Octavia and a half-orc named Regangar were living in the capital, and if so, where they could be found. I don't know why he sent me. I'm no spy, just a simple cobbler. Octavia, do you believe him? Strange as it may seem, yes. He seems more like one who's been deceived than one who's deceiving. Using people in the dark without telling them the true purpose of their mission is very much like Janush. I don't think he's a spy. I think he's bait. Regangar, what do you think? I think this slime ball's lying. A cobbler, sure, everyone knows that technically he's short on spies, of course. They have to send cobblers, cooks, and water carriers instead. So here's what I think. Let's drag him by the beard from the city gate to the palace and back, and maybe then he'll come up with something more clever along the way. Tell me, Carrick, do you know where we can find Janush? Yes, I do. The Maestro will kill me. Abadar, what did I do to deserve this? Give me a map. I'll show you where he's holed up. Oh yeah, we'll go take care of the Maestro for you, buddy. You just point him out on the map for me. Octavian and Regangar exchange looks like a trap. Of course it's a trap. Doesn't mean we're not going. The Technically hideout has been revealed. Of course it's a trap. It's the Maestro. Octavian says, yeah, of course it is. See, she ain't stupid. So, remind me, no. You know what? Let's give him 100 gold. I think he was duped. Lawful good. Give Carrick 100 gold coins. Here, take this. It should cover your trip to the Five King Mountains. Oh, your grace, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'll pray to Abadar for your good health till the day I die. The dwarf rushes out of the tavern. Bounce. Well, now we know where Janush is waiting for us. He knows we're coming, of course, but we know what he knows, so that gives us the advantage. But does he know that we know that he knows? Yeah, good one, Reg. Reg frowns with exaggerated seriousness. Laughing, Octavia lightly flicks Reg's nose. Unable to maintain his serious expression, he breaks down and laughs with her. Well, alright. Let's go kick us a wizard's ass. I hate freaking slavers. Alright, we're going to go to the exit. We got to take those two. Not that we wouldn't, but clearly they're coming with. And since we probably want a healer, I think we could keep Tristan. Yeah, because we got 3 frontliners, 3 backliners. That's usually how I like to do things. She can switch up in a pinch, but by and large, these 3 I almost always want to have with me. And in this case, we have 2 more we have to add, and then the last person just has to fit in the mold, so to speak. So, we have our team. I've been diligent about doing spells, but I do want to check her spell book when we get to the overland map just to make sure I haven't forgotten something. She's been leveling up and leveling up and leveling up, so I think I've been good about making sure it's awesome. Looks good to me, but you'll notice that she also has a meta magic now. And it's the intensified one. So we want to go through real quick and make sure that we can meta magic up some stuff. So notice this. Here's Snowball meta magic. Notice it's still level 1. This should take it up +1. See how it says level increase +1 on that bottom of that page? This should be a level 2 spell now. I have a trait when I leveled her up that made her Snowball spells go to level 1. Basically takes away one of the meta magic penalties. So, if, for example, there's a meta magic called Maximize spell, okay? And that's a +3 normally to the spell. So a level 1 spell +3 would be a level 4 casting to maximize a Snowball spell. But again, because she has that trait, it takes 1 away from that +3. So it'd be a +2 only. So it'd be a +1, or level 1 +2. So it'd be a level 3 spell to maximize. It still sucks, but for Intensified now, this is the spell that literally can go from 1d6 to 5d6 normal, 1d6 per caster level. You can add 5 more caster levels to that, assuming you have enough caster levels, if you intensify it. So, she could technically, if she's high enough, and I think she is, do this as a 10d6 damaging spell. And that's not even counting your sneak attack. And it's still a level 1 spell. As you can see, oh, I need to write it. Did that, write the spell. There it is. Okay, and again, I can do this for other ones too, like, it says Color Spray you can intensify it, but I think that's bullshit. Same with Magic Missile, they say you can intensify it, but I don't think you can. Sorry, rephrase. You can, it's broken. It'll be a level 2 casting, and it doesn't do you any good. It's just another Magic Missile spell, so it's kind of like, why bother? But Touch of Gracelessness, now here's an example of one you can. See how it's 1d6 +1 per 2 caster levels. It's what, level 10 caster. It maxes out at 1d6 +5 dex penalty. Okay? Now, because it's per 2 caster levels, you get kind of screwed on this one. If you intensify this spell, the best case scenario is 7.5, which obviously is rounded down, because it can only add 5 caster levels to it. Okay? And again, she wouldn't even be able to see that until she gets to level 14 or 15. So, it's only going to go up by like 2 points. But you could intensify this one and not feel like a complete nut doofus for doing so. It's just not a great use of it. Same though with her ear-piercing scream. I'll make one just to, again, have it in the list. But let's look at that spell, okay? Here it is. 1d6 per 2 caster levels. 5d6 is max. So that'd be at level 10. So add 5 more caster levels to 10, 15. What would it be? It would only still be 12d6. So it would only go up 2 more d6s. But you could technically, in theory, do it and not feel like an imbecile. Corrosive Touch works fine. It's 5d4 per caster level, so now she can go up to 10d4 if she wants. Shocking Grasp is fine. It's 5d6 per caster, or 1d6 per caster level up to a max of 5d6. So she can get it up to 10d6 now, but these are all level 2s, as you see. The only one that's a level 1 is her Snowball. There's other stuff. Scorching Ray, you can intensify, but it doesn't do you any good. I mean, they'll just be in the level 3 casting of it, so we're going to pass on that. But Burning Arc works. And this little goober, let's actually just look at it. It's maximum of 1d6 per caster level up to 10d6 max. So now if she's level 15 and intensifies this thing, she could actually do 15d6 of damage to that first target. Then it bounces through multiple targets after that, doing half that damage. So let's say if she had it 15d6, let's say by pure dumb luck she maximized that shit. That'd be 90 points of damage to the first guy she hits, 45 to everybody after, because half damage. That's a solid spell, and it's only a level 3 casting. Just saying, it's on par with like a fireball spell at this point. Bone Shaker would work. I don't know that the pit spells work because they're a little weird. The only thing about the pit spells that might work properly is the fact that its duration is 1 round per caster level. But it's already, there's no cap to it, you see what I'm saying? There's this here, 1d6 bludgeoning damage per 10 feet, and the depth of the pit is 10 feet per 2 caster levels, maximum of 30. So if you intensify this one, it's possible that the pit is deeper, So I will use it. I will make it. I should say I'm not going to use it because I never like these spells really. But I will make it and not feel bad about having it on my list. Bone Shaker works, and it works beautifully. I'll show you this one. Just because it's good. Remember, it's red because she's not specialized in necromancy shit. So this would still take 2 spell slots to slot at this spell. But it does 3d6 of base damage plus 1d6 per 2 caster levels. So at level 20 caster, which she'll never be, but if she was, she could get a 10d6 on here and the 3d6. So it could be a 13d6 damaging spell. Now again, 5 levels higher than this, if she could somehow achieve that, and there are ways to do it, she could get another 2d6 added. So this could actually be a 15d6 damaging spell if it's intensified and she has enough levels. Just saying, it is a possibility. She's never going to do it, but it's a possibility. Fireball, of course, we want to make sure that that thing gets intensified. It'll be a level 4 spell, but still worth doing. Battering Blast, you can intensify it, but again, it doesn't do anything because it caps out. Well, you know what? We should try that. I think it doesn't work. I think it's broken. It's because this is not the intensified meta magic feat was added with my mod, so it's because of that it's not perfect. That's why I say it doesn't work, but you can do it. So there's a lot of that in this game. There's Battering Blast though. Nothing else here. Wall of Fire. This one should work because it has a hard cap on the damage, caster level 20. But again, to get beyond 20 is not impossible, but you can do it. You can't get levels beyond 20 in this game, but there's ways to simulate having level 22, 20, 21, 22, or 23 character with feats and shit. So there's a way to get it higher is my point. So that's a possibility. And again, it should impact rounds per level too. So there's that as well. Where were we for? Obsidian Flow would work, or should work. And it's a weird one because it's a 1d6 for every 2 levels. So again, 10d6 would be level 20 character. So again, if she had enough of whatever transmutation bonuses, like Mage Tattoo, which she has, so she could be a level 20, 21 caster because of that. If she specifically picked this as like spell specialization, she'd have another 2 levels to it. So again, she could be like a 21, 22, 23, maybe a 24 even transmuter for this and only this spell. So again, she could get another die or 2 of damage out of it, but again, it's unlikely. Dragon's Breath, on the other hand, this one is a staple. Remember, this one does work, and it's 12d6, 1d6 per caster level. So at level 12, she's done. Well, now that it's intensified, she casts the intensified version. It can technically get all the way up to level 17, so 17d6 of damage. And again, Acid Pit may work. I'll make it, but it's unlikely that we'll use it. It's still a good spell now that we're controlling the team. Icy Prison says it works. I don't think it does. But again, it does 1 point of cold damage per caster level. So if she's level 20, it does 20. That should be the max. With it intensify, though, she should be able to get it up to like 22, 23, 24 maybe. So we'll make it. But I don't think it's a good idea to use it as a higher casting. But it's on you. And then there's nothing left at level 6 yet. She has another spell, I think, that's still on her list, and I think it's Disintegrate. She doesn't have access to it yet, and she can intensify that bastard. Now that's a hard trick to do it, but we can. All right, enough of that. We are going to. I'm looking for their base. Should say technically something or other. Not the encampment. I don't think it is. Swamp Witch's Hut. Obtain a unicorn's horn. Oh my. Where the hell is this damn? You guys seen it? Because I don't see it. Oh, technically, holy hell, that's way up there. Okay, That'll take some time. No shit, it'll take some time. Yeah, we got time. Screw it. We have the time. Travel. Before the clock dings, so I want to save. So right when it's about 23. pausing it. Quick save. Check this just to make sure nothing's happened. No. Check this to see if I can make it a town yet. Yes. Thank you. Finally. Good lord, that took forever. Alright, that's our second town. Notice that we have another pier slot. Or a lighthouse slot. Ooh, that's sexy. We already have a piers. Oh, so that's definitely a lighthouse slot. But again, the important part, Mage Tower. And again, Mage Towers are better. They don't have to be put in a 2 slot by themselves. They can be put anywhere there's a 2 spot. They orient, though, that way. So you can't seem to make them go north and south. It has to go east and west. I don't know what that's about. But if you do put it in there, just like it says, plus 3 Arcana when built in a separate slot, because Mages hate being bugged. If we put it in a separate slot like yay, that's going to be an Arcana 7, right? Total worth. And again, built-in teleportation circle in there. Going to be awesome. That made my day. I'm out of PP. It's lucky we could afford the damn thing. Okay. Well, that's awesome. That's going to complete that. Now, the only other place that's missing a teleportation circle is, I believe, currently, is this one. Up here in the outskirts. And I rarely go there anyway. I'll make it just to be completionist, but it ain't important to me. Project-wise, though, plenty on those. These guys are doing fine. Quick save that shit. And now we're going to do our best to beat Janush's asshole with our team. So continue on. Boom. Beginning of the month. I was waiting for something to show up there. Apparently no. Another quick save before we get out of the zone.
I need to catch my breath.
He's in the middle of nowhere, too. Now, she's tired.
May we have a moment of rest?
So's these other guys now. So, I could just make the lesser restoration. It's a small fight. I can make just lesser restorations and make it go away, and I think that's just the way to go, because I don't want to burn up more time. It's not ideal. I'll say that right now. It's not ideal. But with the application of 4 lesser restorations, whether they be potions or just spells or scrolls or wands for that matter, poof, 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 I got 4 people that are back to being normal. So it's just easier to do it this way. So first take care of yourself, bro. Her, she has the ability to do it as well. I just don't like wasting her spells on this shit. But again, it's not a waste if it's helping out the team. And then do Ridge as well. And now we start busting up for the fight of our lives. It's not that bad of a fight. It's actually a very fun fight. Oh, we definitely want to buff up. Here's some wings for you, honey bear. I get my own wings. And I will give, what the hell, you're strong too. Go ahead and have some extra strength. Get mirror image on myself. Give her blur. She'll give me shield of faith. And do that same thing for herself. Christian. Protect us from poisons if you would to her. And buff up. Get yourself some blur. Reg. You don't need no armor buff. Oh, I haven't been putting his spells into things. Nope, that's good. Got those. Got that one. Oh, here we go. And you got the frigid touch and blur and resist energy, mirror image, collect that, and then a beam. And now your vampiric touch, your lightning bolt. Remember, he does better with lightning. Utility spell, dispel magic is free, and fireball. He does better with his what do you call it?
My strength betrays me.
Dude, already? Are we like carrying like a ridiculous weight or something? Oh, Jesus, wow, that did not help that much. She literally wasted spells to make these go away, and these guys are already poo-poo tired. Here, cut out some pets, kid.
Together we are unstoppable.
And of course, his ever popular Dragon's Breath. Alright. We're going to have to go in being slightly subpar. That is weird that the Lesser Restoration wore off that fast. They're coming, guards, everyone here. On a bard. New person. Archers. I forgot to buff her up. Tavia. Oh, it's Dora's turn. Dora, you are... can you charge? You can. Who are you charging? Go for that bard. Stop buffing my bastard team. Madam, you can not charge. You can step over here and start stabbing you in the facey. Yeah, get your lizards over here to eat his face off. Tavy, a back step from that mess. Alright, she's surrounded. It's a perfect opportunity for her to do some sneak attack. Note she has her impromptu sneak attack on. Now I just wasted it like a dumbass. So I might as well just, screw it, let's sneak attack somebody like this prick over here. Oh, you're gonna have to hit him though, hon. Critical misses. Oh, dude, and literally the only way for her to miss that. I hate when the game does that. Alright, Reg's turn. I'm gonna have him sidestep to over here. And here's his lightning spell. Or lightning breath, excuse me. Screw you guys. He does 10d6 of damage with that bad boy. It's weird that it's 10d6 and not 10d6 plus 10. Remember, he gets damage bonus from being electric, for being an electric type dragon. So this would have actually done more damage. But whatevs. It's still fun to use. And it's a spell-like ability, by the way. As you can see. By going to Breath Weapon. Supernatural ability, excuse me. Saying it the wrong way. Proto's turn. Alright. You can 5-foot stutter step back and get out of that mess. And once you sneak attack gets full to death. Oh, it's a rogue. No sneak attack potential. Tristan. 5-foot step that way, sir. I feel a powerful skeletal urge on. Wow, perks up. There we go. Oh, damage to your face. Dora. Now you can have some fun. Spell combat spell strike allows me to channel through my weapon. And I got that carry the cobbler, whatever that is. Wait a minute, what? Wait! That dude was a liar! That's the prick we gave $100 to! Oh, you son of a bitch!
Do not hold back.
I'm gonna kill you last, just so you can watch your friends die first, you a-hole. I can't believe that I never knew that. I actually done this mission like 3 times now, and it just dawned on me that's the same guy. Son of a bitch. Reg was right. Reg was right. Do not trust this man. He's a piece of piss. Okay, I'll tell you, this is just a straight up fighter. Feel free to snowball him in the face. Oh, you know what? Yeah. To her intensified versions. But still hit him for solid damage. Okay, Reg's turn. Reg... Oh, wait. Yeah, he's tired, but he can get way the hell up here. And I'll cut you. Capitalize on some damage. Plus 12, man. He ain't even really trying. Oh, I gotta put the power attack down here. I knew there was something that I was forgetting. And his claws, I guess I can put those down here too. We're never gonna use them, but fuck it. It's an extra attack around. Alright, so we've got an archer, Koreg, fighter. Take out the fighter. Yep. Don't kill Koreg. He's going last. He deserves it. Tristan. Auto hit, if you would, sir. the little archer over here. Yes. Alright, he's down. Koreg, it's time for you to die, bastard.
Would be welcome.
Prick.
I'm not afraid.
Okay, he's got more dudes on her face. Here, and above us. Oh, holy hell. Alright, Liza. Let's go north. Take on
We
this prick.
shall
We
overcome.
can pull the whole map from the top. Hopefully. Did someone hit us with a slow spell? Looks like someone did. Oh, maybe he's not slow. Maybe he's hampered from the thief attack. The rogue attacked him. They could have done sneak attack damage, and there's three possibilities for. Well, here I'll just show you on Octavia's character when it's her turn. I'm gonna also come up here and help. Tristan. Can you want to hit this fool? Thank you. Gonna let the pets fudge with this crap over here, just be a dick. I'll pin them in the damn doorway. We'll start lobbing like cold spells and fireballs on their ass. Proto. Sneak attack that
Hear
fool.
you cry.
There we go. Nice work. Octavia. Okay, so this was, oh, she didn't have it. Oh, I should have showed you on the other character. Alright, anyway, my point was, there's a debilitating injury move that you can do. There's 3 different effects you can have. If you sneak attack as a rogue, with any kind of rogue ability, you can have one of 3 things activated. You can either lower their to-hit chance by 2, so their attack bonus goes down by 2 for the duration. I don't know how long that lasts, but it's a decent amount of time, I can't imagine. Then, you can do the same where you just lower their armor class by 2, so making it easier to hit them. The third option that I never pick is the one where it hampers the movement of the target. So basically you're like knifing their ankle or something, or stabbing them in the thigh so that they can't move as fast. So they literally go to a snake's crawl, which is what you got going on here with these guys. That is my bet. Just saying. I knew there was some reason that it was freaking out on me, and I didn't know why. So now that we've taken out that dude, she's coming up here so she can do this. No, she's tilted down. Oh, fine. Reg. I'm just gonna try to get a beam off. He sucks at shooting beams, by the way. Like the one thing that he's like really bad at is dex-based stuff. Liza.
Attack.
There we go. Like I said, I want to take out these guys up there. Dora. That guy was easy for us to hit because he was already flat-footed. Now, why was he flat-footed? I had that shaking that target with her ability, so the little fuzzy ghost cloud around this doofus. She terrorized the guy because of her robes. So you saw a check. We'll say fail for the bogeyman's robes that she's wearing. So she stabs anybody while wearing those robes, and there's a chance that they could be terrified or scared or frightened or whatever the hell it's called. As long as they're shaken or worse, which is what he is, my character has shattered defenses, so he can go over there and literally, if they're already shaken or worse, he can hit them where they're flat-footed. So it's just so much easier to hit them. So basically, this character's not getting any dex armor, any dodge armor, just whatever armor they got and some other stuff, and that's it. It's just so easy to wail on him at that point. Tristan, just come up here.
Repent.
Alright, here's the abilities I was telling you about. So bewildering injury, disorienting injury, hampering injury. That's what I'm guessing. Reduced by half. That's why these guys are snails, man. They're just... Alright. Shoot that fool. Tavia. Snowball this idiot. Oh, Octavia, come on, kid. Janush over here, I think. Or he will be. You know what also works? Magic Missile. Suck it, loser. You just soften them up that way. It's so cute you guys think you got a chance to get my main two characters here, because you ain't got a chance. There's her scared effect. If I ever get her Shattered Defenses, she's going to be amazeballs just like my character is. Now I can move closer. Now watch this. Alright, so this is important because of turn-based mode. I've been fucking this up for days. And I still do. So, I can attack him. I have enough movement and then one attack. So literally he will walk towards him, swing his sword once, and then the fight's over, or my round is over. That's dumb. I can hit 3 times. Why am I not hitting 3 times? Because again, I'm taking that step, which burns my movement, which means I do not have a full attack. However, if you can do 5-foot stutter step and still get within range of this prick, you can get over there and get full attack. So, well, of course he dies. But if he didn't die, I would have swung, tried to hit him 3 times. Maybe that would have worked. Maybe that wouldn't have worked. But the point's still the same. I should have gotten 3 attacks there. Now, of course, he died, so I can't show you that to you. But it would have behaved itself as appropriate.
You forced
So,
my hand.
solid way for you to straight up just be a complete jackass. Make sure you're paying attention to your 5-foot stutter steps. When you throw everybody down here, I think everyone on top is dead. Proto, sneak attack. No joy, so he must be a rogue, yep. Octavia, make sure one last time that everyone's dead up here. Now, there may be something up in that room, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. They're not coming out, so we're not going to mess with them. So we're going to consolidate everybody down here now. She has a magic missile. Why not be a hold of this guy? Suck it, loser. You're all alone. Reg, you have a magic missile. Hit this fool. Oop, we did miss a guy. My bad. Alright, Eliza, come down here.
Do not hold back.
And again, there's no way for her to do a 5-foot stutter step to get to that doofus. There is the potential for a magus like me who can cast a spell and attack in the same combat round to screw somebody over in pen and paper. I don't think it works in this game. So follow the logic. I don't have the spell equipped, so I'll have to do it another time to test it. But there's a spell called Dimension Door. Basically teleport, for lack of a better word. It's not the teleport spell. Don't misconstrue that. There is no teleport in this game. But Dimension Door is the same general principle. You open a portal, you walk through it, and then poof, I'm like X distance away. Now, as a magus, a sword saint is a magus. As a magus, I'm allowed to cast a spell and attack in the same combat round. In pen and paper, we've always allowed it where you could teleport to the side of the bad guy using, say, Dimension Door, and then stab, stab, stab like normal. Because I didn't waste movement, I just cast a spell. And again, if I'm within range of that doofus, I should be able to teleport to him and then just hack away. And that should be my combat round. That works in pen and paper. I don't think it works in this game, sadly. Again, I'll have to equip it to prove it to you guys someday. But it's one of those things where I've never officially been able to use it. I'm fairly certain I did test it a while ago. I just never showed it to you guys. Because that's good information. Because again, that's a battle tactic that if it does work, it's baller. If it doesn't work, like I think it doesn't, then don't waste your time on it. I want you to know that important information. I want this doofus to die.
Run them through.
Thank you. Octavia. See the yellow or the white line? That's how far she can move in one movement. She can move twice. You'll see another line way the hell out. So that would literally mean she's not attacking in that combat round. She's moving that far. It's basically double step, if you will. But if you highlight her spells, you can see how far they reach. This bastard can be reached with a snowball, it looks like, and even a scorching ray. But if you don't trust it, just do that 5-foot stutter step. It's just so much easier to make sure that you've moved 5 feet. Now for sure he's within range. Hit that bastard. And he is dead. We'll pick up the loot later. It's not a problem. No. Screw it. It is a problem. I want it.
Need to catch my breath.
Give me my loot. Money. Alright. We are overweight, though. No, we're not. Oh my god. We'll drop that, though, because it is heavy. We'll pick it up later. I feel like I've shot someone in the foot here by not giving him something. Oh yeah, here's our monastic comma, the other one, versus this one. I say I'd rather have the dodge one in case I really need her to dodge it up to healthy. I'm off. So come in here, team.
Stand with me.
Now here's Fighter, Bard, and Janush is supposed to be here, I thought, too. Maybe once we run inside, he'll reveal himself.
We shall overcome.
Reg. Yeah, buff your weapon, bro.
Die for me.
Oh, someone got us with a slow spell. Bastards. Alright, Tristan. Just want him in the room. She got a slow spell. You can see her movement got screwed. Dora. Why don't you cancel some of that stuff with a nice haste spell? Now I see they don't have it on them, but that's because we dispelled the slow spell with it. So they do add that effect to the game, which I kind of dig that. I always hated when you got rid of the slow spell and you've been hasted at the same time. That I've done that in other video games, and I'm just like, really, dude, that don't feel right.
Let's hear you cry.
Bastard did it again. Will saving throw. We'll go Tristan. Eliza.
Attack!
She made her check. And she boogeyman scared him? Doesn't look like it. Lizard Tech. Reg. He's been slowed again. Ah, damn this guy, man. But you know what? He can still cast a spell. Suck it, loser. And then step your happy ass just the tiniest bit closer to these fools. Technically, Bard. Hate this guy. Tristan. Why don't you pillar this fool? Boom. Solid damage. Tavia managed to catch a check last time. That's nice. Alright, let's do that beam you love so well. No, actually, you know what? Let's do a little dungeon pool. Smackety, smackety. Got him once. Apparently he's immune to sneak attack. Must be have something that keeps him from being snuck attacked.
Don't hold back! Ah! This will hurt!
Proto. Oh, we got slaves in this room. See this?
Die! Catch my breath.
Yep. Here is Janush with a whole slew of other bad guys. Maestro Janush claps as he greets you with a contented smile. So you managed to track down my messenger, locate this place, and make your way here. Impressive. Very impressive. I see all that training was not in vain. 360 XP for the team. You old scumbag, playing your games. You think we don't know it's a trap? Ha! We're ready for anything. Oh, of course it's a trap. Not for you, though, my darling. Octavia, Ragangar, you've surpassed all my expectations. I can't help but feel pride in such students. I speak to you now as not slaves. No, you are deserving of your freedom. You've proven I can speak to you as equals. I invite you to become proper members of the Technic League. You will become my left and right hands. You could have all the things the shabby baron could never offer you. Money, slaves, power, access to secret knowledge, and powerful artifacts. We require just one small entry fee. The wizard points at you. His head. Oh, that's one thing I wasn't ready for. But listen up, you old piece of shit. Do you take us for brainless idiots here? You think we got through all your training and didn't learn the most important lessons? He looks at Octavia. Lesson 1. Never trust Maestro Janush in anything. Lesson 2. Hate Maestro Janush with all your heart. Enough talk, old teacher. We're here to pass our final exam. Your ass, bitch. Oh. fireball spell.
Their life ends
He
here.
basically seals us off with this fireball spell, which is fine. We have a fighter, an archer, a Janush, a fighter, and another archer over here. So it looks like they teleport our team all side by side too, because she was actually, I think, over here. So let's actually do some fun stuff. Let's hop. Maybe the jackals can I get with one little thing? Yeah, that's good enough.
Strike
Move up on
as
the fire.
one.
Remember, she's our best dodger in the team. Proto. Okay, how about you fellas enjoy some skeleton horn on your face? Ah, bitch! Step over here. She's still under the slow effect, so that's too bad. Skeletons aren't. Oh, so much damage. That's so sexy. Dora's pissed, and you better believe he is. Now the skeletons, and here's the fun part, the skeletons are actually immune to cold. So, I have this kicking spell called Cone of Cold. Now remember, I don't want to hit her, and I don't want to hit her lizards if I can help it. But if I can keep everyone else out of it while still catching all of his team, you better believe I'm firing that shit off.
Rest.
Oh, this should hold you. And he basically holds us all in place while he sets everything on fire and then bolts like a little rabbit pussy that he is. Peace out, loser. We still have to finish off his dude still. Liza.
Do not hold back.
Fucking man's robe. I should do a 5-foot stutter step on that. That was a mistake. But that was okay. Proto.
Out of my
Sneak attack that
way.
fool. Thank you.
My strength betrays
Alright,
me.
now, what are you waiting for? He's getting away. We'll catch him. We just need to set these poor people free first. No, we don't. Forget them. Can't you see the scum's getting away? Reg, we can't leave them. We used to be slaves too. And we've freed ourselves, Octavia. We owe nothing to these people. Wake up. Living people are burning right in front of you. How can we just let them die? Chaotic good. Octavia was right, Reg. You didn't free yourselves on your own, remember? These people need our help. But Janush, damn it. Fine. Let him roll himself back to Numeria. Callistria's not blind. He'll get his someday. Enough chatting then. Let's pull these idiots out of the fire. I love you after giving Reg a quick hug. Octavia rushes to help the chained slaves. Well, alright. So basically what you do here is do nothing more than like click on them, I think. We'll do a quick save here so we don't mess it up. I think you just click on them and talk to them. That's enough to break them free. Yeah. So it's like click, thank you, click, thank you. There's 2 there. I think there's 2 back over here as well. 1 here. 1 here. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, save the slaves from the fire. So now, of course, we'll want to grab all the loot. We'll just pick through the most important stuff, as far as I'm concerned, anyway. And we'll go through the other stuff later. And you want to go through here. And the fucker, of course, gets away. And by the way, if you try to catch him, I think he still gets away. So if you leave the slaves and be a complete utter a-hole. I don't know that for a fact, but I think you could screw it up and straight up botch that anyway. Hey, stop. Damn that scum, he's gone. Riganger kicks the door frame, frustrated, and spits on the floor. It's all right. We'll settle the score later. No, we won't. It's over. We'll never see him again. He knows we're stronger now. He won't risk crossing us again. But Reg, that's wonderful. Do you realize what you just said? He is afraid of us now. The great Maestro Janush just ran away from us with his tail between his legs. He's running back to the farthest corner of Numeria to sit and hide for the rest of his life, afraid we'll come after him. The annoyance on Ragangar's face slowly fades into a contented grin. Ha ha, you're right. That piece of shit's going to see us in his nightmares for the rest of his life. Damn right he's gonna. So now we loot his stuff. So first off, quick save that mess. Loot his stuff.
What a
Need
failure.
to catch my breath. A waste of my time.
Oh wow. I want to know what's inside there. So a scum save. That's why I save. What was the check on that shit? 43. Oh, okay. Well, first, down over here. You got that. Want of echolocation, I'll take it. How about this? Book. Maestro Janush's diary. Well, 15 slaves have just been delivered from Ostalav. I made an order for 40. More than half died on the way, and the rest came with some sort of disease. I sent them to the lab. They weren't good for anything else anyway. We had to change barracks to get rid of the disease, burn the old one to the ground along with these slaves that remained there. I doubled my order for new ones. Delivery is expected to arrive by spring. Worthless, stupid dreams. Again, the same wench as before, all night long, promising me a crown and the throne in exchange for some piece of garbage from the stolen lands. The throne's location and the kind of crown she never mentioned. I need to prepare some magical protections. The agents have dragged back the slaves who fled 2 days ago. I've made an example of them, whipped them to death in front of the others. Now to change the locks and shackles. I hate this prick. That fake keeps bargaining. Now she's offering me all the secrets of the first world in exchange for some artifacts. So she wants me to go all the way to the middle of nowhere to search for no one knows what. Just who does she think I am? I'm tired. Not a single night passes without her coming. But I'm intrigued. Maybe I'll have a use for this wench after all. Now Nyrissa comes even... that's the lady, yeah. Now Nyrissa comes even during my midday naps. She's so impatient. Rigongar and Octavia have found themselves a new owner. I should have guessed it would end like that. So many years and so much effort wasted. I have to do everything myself. I'm going crazy. Nyrissa keeps hiding her face from me for the third night in a row. I'm trying to sleep both at night and during the day. I need some sign to know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to. It's dusty here, hard to breathe, but that doesn't matter. There's been no technically hideout in history as useful as this one. I was lucky that some of our people had previously arranged for a safe spot within the stolen lands. There could be no better place for us to set an ambush. It should be easy to lure this Baron out. My dream was short, but I got what I've been craving. A light touch from Mistress Nyrissa was all I needed. She gave me a chance. My head won't touch the pillow again until I kill the Baron. That filth will pay for all he's done, or my life is over. I will not disappoint my mistress. Oh, he's on her payroll now, huh? Oh, screw you, prick. Alright, anyway, save that. Table.
I need to catch my breath.
Well, what have we here? Octavia flips through the pages of one of books. Reg, take a look at this. Maestro Janush's key. What is it? Whoa, by Callistra's tits. This is, found something interesting here. The Maestro was in such a hurry to leave that he left something pretty interesting behind. What did you find? Octavia triumphantly points at a page of a thick volume. These are the Maestro's ledgers. All his accounting for the last, let's see, 10, 20, yes, for the last 30 years. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in these pages is me and Octavia. When we were bought for how much, from where, maybe even from who. 3,200 XP for the team for that. I'm not all that interested in my tribe, really. I already know who they are. Piles of shit who sell their children into slavery. But it might still be interesting to pay them a visit. Maybe spit into their faces personally. It'll take some time to make sense of the ledger. We may not find anything, or we may find something and regret ever looking. But I still want to know the truth. I want to understand who I am and where I come from. Well, alright. We got Janush's key. I wonder if that'll open this damn thing. Let's try it again.
I need to catch my breath.
Oh, what a failure.
I just
Damn it, I want this treasure. Alright, we need to see who's got the biggest skill for trickery. Problem is I have Knock Knock and the bastard's got his damn trickery gloves. So I'm at a 22. She's rocking a 21. Nothing, nothing. She's got nothing. So it's basically three of us. 22, 22, and 21. And that's it. She's penalized right now. This check is a... Fuck, 43, bro. Wow. Even with our 22s, we can only get this on a 20. Because I still think a nat 20 still solves the problem. However, let's check something. First, oops. First, name. There is a scroll of a spell that you guys don't have that I do. It starts with a K. Called Knock. See that? This is something they didn't have in the original game. So this is part of my Eldritch Arcana. Now, I don't know that this will work. So we're going to give it a go. First, we should probably read the scroll. Make a caster level check against the DC of the lock with a +10 bonus. Alright. Quick save. Come on, Octavia.
A rest would be the air.
43. Wow. Caster level. Oh, because it's coming from the damn scroll. Well, poop. she could only get like 2333 on this, so no, we're not going to waste our time on that. If she had it equipped, on the other hand, let's think about this. Because she has... Hold on.
You can count on
See
me.
the little tabs next to her spells? She has an arcane object. What this means is she's allowed to summon a spell. Like poof, she gets a spell back. So let's actually first buff her up. That could be important. Well, I can even reduce person and give her a bonus this way. Quick save that mess. Now first off, take a look at her stats again. She's up to a 25 now, thanks to the heroism and the extra dexterity from shrinking dinking herself down. I can even get that another point higher here because she's tired. As you see with fatigue, I can remove it with another lesser restoration spell. So she could be at a 26. Again, it's still a 43. So what was that? 43 minus 26, 23 minus 6. She'd need a 17 or higher. We could scum it. It would take forever. Having said that, she has a spell book. She has knock in her spell book somewhere. Right here. Transmutation spell. So what I do is I hop that one out, put that one in. Now watch this. Okay. I can do this here. Arcane bond it.
I need to catch my breath.
Now let's try the actual knock from her actual casting on it. She still failed. That doesn't mean... Yeah, because she got a 19 and a 20. Wow, she rolled a 20. Okay, Jesus, she got screwed. Look at that. So she's a 19 and a 20. That's a 39. And again, she needed a 43. So it can't be done this way. Not with her level. I don't have knock on my list.
I am never wrong.
Not that I could even summon a spell back. I'd have to sleep night and have it in my list while I sleep. But knock is a spell that she has access to. In fact, knock is a spell she has access to, but she doesn't also have that same ability. Just like Octavia, there's nothing she can do about it. Because again, she has a 12 for her caster level, as you see here. Plus the 10 is 22. In a 20-sided die roll, even on a nat 20, she'd only get a 42. So again, it needs to be a 43. So our best case scenario is really her not tired.
I will not falter.
Like this.
Magritium Turinos.
Give her another buff this way. Quick save of that.
What's the holdup?
She's up to a 27 now. And the only way I can make that better is if I gave her like a cat's grace, which I'm willing to do.
We should move.
Let us
someone
not
has the ability
hesitate.
to do
I'm
so.
losing my temper.
Any fun to be had?
Share
Sadly,
your
no one
troubles.
does. But
Ready and willing.
sure, we have a wand of cat's grace or a potion of cat's grace, right? So these are our acid arrows, burning arcs, burning hands, cat's grace. There you go, kiddo.
I won't let you down.
Use this on yourself.
My strength betrays me.
She's as high as she's ever going to get this way. 28. Okay? So, we can scum this, and we're going to scum it. Because I want her to get this treasure. And whatever
Done
XP for.
and done.
Oh, yeah, that was sweet. Oh my, that was sweet. Oh my god, that was awesome. Oh, okay. First, let's actually... I keep seeing this and I want to do it. The green, by the way, for those of you that don't know, one of my mods is if she can scribe a scroll and you can see it, then it lights up green. So that's what you were seeing there. She never learned the summon monster level 4 spell. So now she has it in her book. I can do the same for my characters, but again, he has all these ones on the list, or he can't learn them. Same with her. She has them all on the list except for, again, this one. So she might as well scribe it. Everyone else is spontaneous casters, these two, or a cleric who can't learn spells this way. Now, what did we just pick up? First off, Old Technic League letter. Maestro Janush, the problem is finally solved and we have an incident report on all damages sustained by our organization. The company of technomancers and their robotic escort deployed at your command have finally eliminated this nuisance. I regret to inform you that very few of our men have survived the assault. The Myrmidon and lower class robots have been reduced to parts, and only one of our two precious annihilators is still in service, although heavily damaged and beyond our capabilities to repair. At least in the case of this disaster on Numeria is finally closed for good, and the complete reports will be sent to you as soon as possible. In the meantime, I can I can shed some light on the main lines of inquiry at play here for the moment. This seems to have been the work of a small group of powerful and well-organized individuals, referred to as the 5 disasters until further information is recovered. One android unregistered with 4 arms and heavily customized cyberware, which is what allowed it to cause such heavy damage with crippling and often fatal explosives. We have not been able to repair it and put it to use. That all that we have able to extract is a chunk of strange nanite cloud that settles into a tangible form and some largely corrupted data. For now, our restoration efforts have only succeeded in extracting a self-identification of gears and several recurring names: Elonial, Saya, Shindra, Elfrida, Max, Bailey, and Sandali. We are hopeful that the names of the disasters are among them, as this is the only promising starting point for our investigation. What seemed to be a female angel possessing wings and a powerful holy aura, who greatly delayed the execution of the disasters through her sustained curative powers. With her support, the disasters seemed to heal faster than they could be damaged, and with each heal, one of our men seemed to suffer a backlash and spontaneously combust. Odd. A female devil or similar beast, horns, tail, small pointed fangs, extremely nimble, could be a tiefling. She was the last to fall, even though her damage output did not seem to match that of her peers. She seemed untouchable until the Annihilator obliterated the general region and the region she was last seen in. A human female with very strange powers, attacking our troops with a combination of a bow and mysterious singing. She seems to have caused sporadic mutations and a burst of aggression in her allies during battle. No traces of her or mutations remained afterwards, though we are still investigating. The last case is quite unusual, like the rest weren't, and resists easy classification. An elven male or possibly half-elf in appearance, he threw himself into the fray, drooling with rage and unleashing a storm of steel and lead with a blade and a handgun. Between 2 assaults, the android scratched him, and he changed into a massive 6-armed creature made of water, wreaking havoc among our ranks with claws, fangs, and weapons. There is clearly still much to investigate. The aforementioned disasters seem to be behind the deaths of our agents that led to the end of our activity at the Scar of the Spider on the Feldale side, forcing us to return to our headquarters at Starfall. Their true intentions and the motivation behind their hostilities are still unknown. Our team have always been assaulted without a word. Despite this hard blow, you will be happy to know that our activity in Numeria should have been resumed by the time this message will have reached you. Kalana. P.S. I attached to this letter a box containing the remains of the android. The nanites take form and fuse, but seems practically inert and unresponsive to our experts in analysis machines. Maybe you can find some use for them. Okay, so before we get further into this, the video's gone on long enough. I need to cut the video, start it up again. I'll be right back, guys.